Good morning everyone. So today we are going to Folly Farm for Henry. Yes, for Henry. So today, we're trying to make Henry do whatever he wants.
Then the roundabout continues straight to
Yes.
Barn Street A487.
It's kind of dark in the car.
No, don't put
No, Daddy don't want it. It's so bright. But you can open this one. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay.
There's no bird poo on it today.
And so guys, the weather here is very wet, gloomy, and bit rotten. And
Some days has nice days, like good days.
Today is Monday.
Monday.
Yes.
And tomorrow we'll go home.
Thursday we go home.
Thursday. I'm just joking earlier.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Because Henry's asking, when are we going? I said tomorrow. What after tomorrow? We're going home tomorrow. I'm just teasing Henry.
I don't like being teased.
Okay, darling. I won't do it again.
In a quarter of a mile,
So, ayan guys,
approaching
may
the
lagnat
square
pa ako.
roundabout, take the fourth exit
Pero
onto
ski pa
Cartland
rin,
Road.
gala pa rin kasi nasa holiday. Pag back to London, di pwede na mag stay in bed. Kasi sayang naman pagka hindi ko nilabas, di ba? Anong mangyayari sa holiday nyo? Di puro higa ka.
It's over there.
Yes. Oh no, we're going this way.
No, St. David's.
Ah,
It's
Vincent
over there.
Davis, that side, yeah?
St. David's, not
Yeah.
Vincent Davis, St. David's.
So, ayun. May ubo, may sipon. Ganun talaga ang buhay pag nasa holiday, di ba? No choice. Kailangan sulitin. So, guys, we'll show you around.
Exit the roundabout onto Cartland Road.
We'll show you around the Folly Farm later on, yeah? Doon kami buong araw. Kaya,
Mom, I saw
In
a bus
300
that
yards,
says
at Salutation Square
11.
roundabout,
Yeah, this
take
side,
the
yeah?
first exit.
okay. So, ayun guys, medyo traffic. Kasi nandito kami sa highway. Pero mamaya pag pupunta na ng Folly Farm, hindi na yan masyado. Ayan. So, I only have a croissant and a very small sip of coffee. How about you, Daddy?
Same, I had more coffee, that one croissant.
Yeah. But the coffee that you made is quite strong.
Yeah.
How about you, Henry? What you got for breakfast? What you have?
Bread.
Bread and orange juice. Ayan.
I only have like 3 slices, and that's it.
And that's it. You got
Only
In a quarter of a mile, at Scotchwell roundabout, take
But
the
you got
second
vitamins,
exit
yeah?
onto Narberth Road A40.
And also medicine.
Yes. And guys, i-show ko lang sa inyo mamaya ang Folly Farm. Hi guys, so nandito na kami ngayon sa Folly Farm. Ang lamig, Diyos ko. Malamig ako.
Two adults, one child. And you've got to fill the blanks with the stickers.
Yeah. So hi guys, nandito kami ngayon sa Folly Farm Souvenirs dahil gusto muna mag-check ng baby namin kung ano yung mabibili niya mamaya. Smile! Ayan. Hindi pa naman siya nakapag-decide.
Small size.
Yeah, you got one those.
You got one of those already, yeah. You got a giraffe one. 1.5 for Lego.
Shall we go outside now? But you know, I don't mind if you go that way first.
Yeah.
Because so hi guys, ayan, nandito na kami ngayon. Papunta muna kami sa the barn. Ayan, excited na yung baby boy ko.
Guys,
Yes, Henry.
remember the adventure?
Yeah, when we have lunch,
Yes.
you can go and play in there, can't you? That's quite good. You climbed away with everything, haven't you?
Hi guys, dito muna kami sa Tropical. Ayan, kasi wala pang pila. Diretso na kayo mamaya sa barn pagkatapos dito. Oh.
This is a real fang venomous snake.
Look at all.
Crocodile.
Moving. Look, this can live in there.
Crocodile.
They'll eat the octopus. Put this on.
I can't see.
Can't see.
And now a pipe up there.
Yeah. A crocodile. Goodness. That is a lot.
Right.
That is a lot.
She's looking at all the fish.
They can eat you alive.
They're having a meeting
They can
again.
eat you alive, darling.
They are having a meeting again.
No.
See it now.
And there's more.
So do you want to eat the apple there, Henry?
There's more bats there, darling.
It's lunch.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Ah!
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
nice for you.
Mexican tacos. Turtle. He's gorgeous.
Put you the other side. Can you put it in the bag for me, please?
So hi guys, nandito kami ngayon sa The Barn. Tapos na kami dun sa Tropical. So dito naman kami ngayon sa The Barn. Grabe, ang daming tao kahit maulan.
Smells awful.
Yeah. Sheep.
Big chair.
Folly Farm House.
Hey, look, Maltesers.
Oh, it's one of the Malteser box as well. See, little nice little Malteser box.
Let's find more.
Where else?
Oh.
Henry, how did he shut the lid on the Malteser box when he got in there?
Lots of cockroaches.
What?
I want to know how he shut the toilet there.
Ooh.
I can't see the rest.
That's guinea pig. Hello.
Orbit and Achilles.
Orbits in Achilles. That is Orbit. And where's Achilles? Ah, he's on his house. They look sad, love. Yes, baby. Yeah. Yeah. ayan guys. Hi guys, sasakay kami ulit ngayon ng train. Ayan, parating na yung tractor. Ang laki. Last year, it's not that big. Yeah.
You have what?
Last year, the tractor is not that big.
Hopefully, yeah. Sometimes you keep up one side, sometimes you keep up the other side. Don't you?
Hey.
Henry, Daddy, smile.
Not right now.
Right now.
Maybe we should go on a plane.
Darling, here.
I don't know. Well, there's water here.
Sit in the middle.
I hope my pants doesn't get wet.
Well, don't sit in the wet bit then.
Henry.
Unfortunately, because of the weather, some of the animals will be hiding in their field shelters, but we will still be able to see them. We'll just have to wait till we get there. So the first animals that I'm going to introduce you to in this first paddock are on my right hand side. We have got 3 of our miniature donkeys. So Folly Farm's actually got 2 different types of donkeys. We have miniatures and then we've also got standards as well. So these guys here, because of their breeding, being miniatures, they don't actually grow very tall. These guys here are fully grown and in their adulthood at this size. So we have had a new arrival from our donkey family here at Folly, where we've had a new baby donkey named Dexter born with us here on the farm. He is currently on view, so you guys can meet him inside the Jolly Barn. So if you haven't already, you can go see him today. He's very, very cute. We've then got the lovely Ralph and Champ on my right hand side next. Ralph and Champ are 2 of our newest miniature Shetland ponies. They're still only 10 months old, so they're still very cheeky. So they've got this paddock out here to themselves at the moment. They've got some very furry next door neighbours then in this other half of the yellow field shelter. We have got 6 of our Valious Black-Nosed sheep. So the Valious Black-Noses are one of the rarer breeds we have here on the farm, and they're actually voted and considered to be the cutest sheep in the world. They originate as a breed from Switzerland, and they are part of our rare breeding programme here, so we've had a number of them born with us on the farm. We've then got our lovely llama here coming to greet you as we go past. So that is our one and only llama. So if you have ever adopted our llama, your name should be on the notice board there and you can come and meet her. So llamas originate from America and are very well known to be really good companion animals for sheep. Now in the wild, apparently llamas do fight off any predators that come near sheep, and they do protect them. So of course we have got sheep in there with her. They're called the Herdwicks, and the Herdwicks are a native breed originated from the Lake District. And I think in the next field down, so I will point them out to you once we get there. We then have the lovely Emily here on your right hand side. Emily is our Shire horse here at Folly Farm. She's our only Shire horse here, and she stands at over 18 hands, hence why the field shelter is so big. She is now fully retired with us here at Folly at the age of 25, although she hasn't always been with us. She actually was a working Shire horse beforehand, and when she was looking for a bit of a slower paced, quieter retirement, she came to us here, where she's now very happy in this big field full of grass and her specially made field shelter as well. Shire horses are now becoming a rare breed in the UK, unfortunately, so we do hope to get some more of them in the future, but for now she's kept company by some of the sheep here on the right hand side. So the grey coloured ones, those are the Herdwicks that I was telling you about already, and then the brown and the white coloured woolen ones, those are in fact the same breed of sheep, and if you look at their facial markings they might be a bit too far away, but it does actually give away the name of them. They're called badgered faced sheep. Nice and simple. So they're a Welsh mountain rare breed, and they're well known for producing high percentages of twins and triplets when they breed. In the next field over from them you'll see some spotty coloured sheep grazing, and then camouflaged in with them by the next fence over we have two of our grey alpacas, if you can spot them. One of them's lying down and the other one stood up there by the fence line. So we have actually got 8 alpacas here in total, and 2 of them you may have already met today. They're actually in the Jolly Barn, so if you do want to see a bit one closer up in the dry, you can go and meet them today. Their names are Alan and Arthur, and those 2 come into us every summer to come and meet all of you guys, and then have a long deserved winter's break out in the field here with their other 2 identical brothers. So alpacas have got full-bodied woolen coats just like sheep do, so for that reason they have to be sheared a minimum of once a year to make sure they don't get too hot during this nice warm weather that we've been having. So they all had full haircuts a couple of weeks ago now, so I'm sure they've been feeling much better for it. So the spotty coloured sheep in the field with them, they're called Jacobs, and the Jacobs are actually able to grow up to 6 horns on the top of their head, and both the males and the females can grow horns. On the right hand side then, up in this top field here, you should be able to see some white coloured sheep in there. There are another 2 retired equines in there with them, although we call them Houdinis because you can never actually spot them in that big field. We firstly have Martha the mule in there. Martha's our only mule here at Folly Farm, and she's crossed between a donkey and a horse. A fun fact about the mules is you can't actually rebreed from a mule. And she's currently in there with Toby, and Toby is our retired miniature Shetland pony. So he is one of our eldest Shetlands here at Folly as well. He shares his birthday with Scooby the stallion in the barn, and they're both 27 this year. The white coloured sheep you could see in there with them, those are of course another one of our rare breeds of sheep. Those are called grey-faced Dartmoors. As we spin round down the bottom here then, coming up onto my right hand side as we turn round, you'll be able to see our willow plantation. So we have about 5 acres worth of willow plantations across the park, which actually helps to feed a number of our different animals. So most important animals that feeds is actually our giraffes and our rhinos over at the zoo. They have that twice a day in their daily diets, and our zookeepers do spoil them and come down and cut it fresh every morning. So you might notice some of that in their enclosures later on. We do now have over 750 animals here on the park, so lots of mouths for us to feed each day. So by growing some of our own forage and browse for the animals is really helpful. These guys here on my left hand side as we drive past, they love the willow. That's because they are browsers, which means they like eating lots of twigs, leaves and branches. So they're called Pygmy Goats. And the Pygmy Goats are a small American stocky breed of goat, and along with the sheep, those are probably the 2 animals we have the most of here on the farm, so you'll definitely be able to meet some of them today. We have got a few more groups further up the hill which I'll point out to you, but the most exciting group we have in at the moment are currently in the Jolly Barn, and that's because we do have some babies in there. So there's some little kids, that some of them are only 2 weeks old, so you'll be able to meet them today. As we drive up the hill then, I'm going to introduce you to our red deer next. So the red deer are native to Britain, and they're Britain's largest species of deer, and we've got a big herd of about 25 females altogether. Now in amongst this herd of females we do have one extremely friendly deer named Harriet, and she was actually hand reared and bottle fed by us as a baby, so quite often she'll run up alongside the tractor to come and meet all of you guys when it's a bit sunnier. So this field was especially built for our red deer, you'll see, with the really tall fencing and the big pond in the bottom right hand corner as well. So it does come to lots of people's surprises, the deers really enjoy swimming, so you'll see them in there quite a lot when it's warm to cool themselves down. About halfway up the hill, just ahead of the red deer, you may be able to spot some of our Canadian geese as well. There's 6 of them there on the hill, and those guys have voluntarily moved in with us into the pond, which is lovely, and we have got some ducks as well. On our left hand side you'll be able to meet Curly and Whirly as we come up, where we've got our 4 pig paddocks here in the middle section. Now we do have a number of different breeds of pigs that you'll be able to meet today, but the ones outside are very lazy, so I can't promise you'll see them all. One of the most important things in our pig paddocks are the wallows that you can see, which are the big mud holes. So those are really important as they stop our pigs from getting sunburnt, which is really important, as they lie down and coat themselves in a thick layer of mud, which stops their pink skin from getting burnt and acts as a sun cream for them. So we make sure that's topped up all the time. Far left hand orange windmill field shelter, where Jess is at the moment, we have got Rupert and Bruno. Rupert and Bruno are 2 of our Exmoor ponies here, and we actually got them straight off the Exmoors as wild foals now quite a few years ago, and they do a fabulous job here at keeping Emily the Shire horse company. Alongside them at the top there we have some more Pygmy Goats and also some of our golden Guernseys, which are the tall golden coloured ones you can see. Those guys, as you may have already guessed, are off the island of Guernsey originally, and they're very good milking goats.
Nice.
On the left then, next we have some brown coloured woolen sheep here. So I call these guys the teddy bear sheep for obvious reasons, and they are my favourite breed, but they are actually called the coloured Ryland sheep. And the coloured Ryland sheep are one of the oldest English breeds of sheep, dating back to the 7th century. So they're another lovely rare breed to have here on the farm. On my right hand side in this large field here, I promise this is the last of the rare breed sheep that I'm going to show you for today. These guys are called the Ballowins, and they're a Welsh mountain hardy rare breed, and they have 4 white socks, a white tip tail and a white blaze down their face. We have actually got now over 7 different rare breeds of sheep here altogether on the farm, who are all part of the rare breeding programme here, so we do breed and have lambs from them each season to try and keep the breeds going. In with them we have 2 of our standard bred donkeys, who you should be able to see there. So you should be able to spot the difference in size between those guys and the miniatures that I showed you at the start of the ride. On my left then here we have 3 more of our alpacas in this corner field. Now unfortunately these guys are also hiding in their field shelter, but you may be able to spot them as we come round. So alpacas are very closely bred together with the Llama family, and the 2 breeds actually come underneath the camel breed. So if you ever wanted to tell the difference between an alpaca and a llama, the biggest and most noticeable difference for you to spot out is actually down to their size. So these alpacas here on the left are about half the size of the llama that I showed you at the start of the ride, which is the most noticeable and biggest difference between them, apart from their coats being slightly different as well. Warmer days for shade as well. We've also had new footpaths being put around all of the animals' enclosures here, so you can now walk around and interact with them all, which is lovely. And then we've also newly opened Bagot Bridge on the left for our bagots to cross over and play over the top 2 fields, which they really enjoy using. The Baggets are the last animals I'm going to show you for today then. They're another one of our rare breeds here, part of the rare breeding programme, and they are a small breed of goat. We've had an exciting new arrival from them not too long ago. The two of them are cutched up in the corner of the field shelter inside, if you can see them. They're two identical twin sisters who are born with us on the Queen's Jubilee. So we named them Catherine and Charlotte. So you'll be able to meet them today. We've then got Rabbit Ranch, Chicken City and Duck Den newly opened on your left, where you'll be able to meet some of our ginormous locked bunny rabbits and some of our Welsh bred ducks. That pathway on your left will also then lead you down to our piggery, where you'll be able to meet some of our native bred pigs and our rare breed Tamworths. We have also got some overgrown piglets in there as well. That will then finish off our ride for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming along. If you have any questions for me, you're welcome to ask me now at the end of the ride. And if I could just remind you to stay seated for me just until the tractor comes to a stop. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of an afternoon at Folly Farm.
Got some coffee back. Yes, the big Yeah, we've been here before.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
Chicken, duck den. There's a big rabbit in there with shoes and jeans on.
The chicken. Mommy hint. They're very shy. You just go that side. See bright chicken.
They're outside.
Very big. Very big, huh? Very big rabbit. A giant rabbit. They called it giant rabbits. A giant rabbit. Ducks. Hi guys! Nandito kami sa farm. Pupunta muna kami sa mga baboy.
Last time.
There's also big things in there that I thought were lions.
Piggery. We've been here last year. Miss Barbara. She's asleep. Ruby.
Yes, I can't see.
Hi, Ruby.
Mom,
Yes, darling.
I can't see.
Yeah, this one. Ruby.
I can't see the hole.
Okay. Oh, so sweet. They sleep together. They're gonna make a breed. Okay. So sweet. They sleep together. British saddleback. Ang lalaki ng mga baboy. Grabe. Okay, that's Sarah. And this is all the piglets.
got their own place. Oh, he's just had a feeding now. He's just fallen asleep.
Eh, may dalawang pig pa sa labas. Miniature donkey. Hi! They're very approachable. Hello, sweetie. How are you? You good? Are you good? Yeah? Okay.
Bite.
Yeah. They say hello.
They may bite.
Hello. Are you eating woods? This one is eating, ano? Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, daddy. Daddy. Yeah. Yes, my love. Huh?
Don't do that. They might bite your hat.
No, they don't. They're very sweet. Aren't you, darling? You're sweet. Yeah, they're very sweet.
Oh, it's the sign saying, please mind little things.
Oh, what's going on? Why are you running?
Maybe they're playing a game.
One here, babe.
Huh? Yeah.
Maybe they're playing a game or something. They're fighting.
She got lots of milk, no?
Oh, yeah. They stick as well. Maybe she's pregnant.
Huh?
Mummy's
Hi,
going
baby.
to have another baby.
Yeah. Yeah, got so much milk.
I don't know.
Where was it? Put it. That young shot.
Hi. There's a golden Guernsey goat. Rare breed. They're happy.
Donkey, it's a donkey.
No. The donkey's going there.
Hi. Hello. Lots of turkey. Bourbon red turkey. That's the name.
Eeyore, eeyore. Eeyore, eeyore, eeyore.
That's fruit.
Me too. Alpacas. They're very beautiful. Alan and Arthur. Hi. Hello. Daisy and Maya. Hello. Hi. Hi, Daisy and Maya. You are gorgeous. You are 18.
Daughter.
No, wait. How about Henry? Henry, are you 12?
Why is it the lip?
Aww. Look at him. So cute. What's her name?
1 million sheep in this
Yeah.
bar.
I think it's to count to 1 million and sheep. Let's go and find some.
Let's go now, Lap. Have lunch.
I'm going.
Folly Farm. Carousel. Ang daming toys, ang daming laruan. My goodness. Ubos ang pera ni asawa nito. Been there last time, right?